Publishers of online content, copyrighted online content, have many opportunities to monetize that content. And one of the things, oddly, that many of them overlook is actually monetizing the content itself. The copyrighted content that they have worked so hard to develop, they often put up on the web and then just kind of let it go and let anybody come and take it and use it any way they want. Particularly B2B readers, B2B publishers, forget sometimes that their readers are also their users, and people want to do more than just read the content. They want to use it. They want to interact with it. They want to email it. They want to print it. They want to share it with their friends. They want to post it on websites. They want to stream it into their own websites, perhaps post it on their blogs. All of these activities are activities that a publisher should be able to allow, feel comfortable with, and enable the user to understand what the limits of fair use are on that content. iCopyright provides tools that enable a publisher to determine what level of fair use they are comfortable with. So in a nutshell, the article tools that we provide to publishers can be thought of as a kind of cash register. When somebody clicks on the print or the email or the post or the republish buttons that are on the website, very natural actions that users do every day, they are suddenly educated to the fact that this is copyrighted content that needs to be licensed, and there are certain rules and certain prices that apply. The publisher determines what those costs are, what those prices are, and iCopyright handles all of the e-commerce transactions behind the transaction, tracks it, and does all the reporting for the publisher, so the publisher can know exactly who's using his content. On the back end, we have a service called Discovery. And Discovery, as the name implies, helps a publisher discover where his content has gone other than those places that have already been licensed and that he already knows about. So by defining the levels of copying that you find not to be acceptable, perhaps you can say anybody who copies more than 50 words, or anybody who copies my content multiple times over a course of several days is somebody that I want to know more about, and perhaps I want to go back and get a license from them. And so we provide the way for you to automatically set up a search for your content. Where is it on the web? Where does it appear? We actually, when we find copies of your content on the web, we actually take a snapshot of the web page. That becomes evidence that the copy has been taken without permission. And you then can go back to the publisher through email and other channels and request them either to license the content or to take it down. And what we have found over time is that as users, and particularly those kinds of websites that like to pirate content, as they discover that you are a publisher who really cares about the value of your content and you really do police it, they will do one of two things. They'll either stop using your content altogether, or they will license it lawfully and generate revenue for you. iCopyright is the intelligent copyright service. That's what the little I means, in intelligent copyright. And we allow the publisher to protect, promote, and monetize their content in ways that are comfortable. In 2010, we transacted more than 5 million content licenses. So for all of those publishers who wonder who actually uses this, what's in it for me, believe me, we've delivered millions of dollars in revenue to publishers, primarily in the B2B space, but also in news and information. And we believe that most publishers do themselves a great disservice by neglecting to provide a way for your readers to enjoy the content that you've created for them.